Good morning. It's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified. We are back. It's time to do the rest of the chair. So this morning I came in here, I've taped off all of the wood because we're not painting the wood. The wood was in really good shape. There's some spots down in the front that are going to get like a little light sanding and some gel stain over it just to kind of improve the look of it. But other than that, the wood is staying just like it is. All we have to do now is to paint the fabric in different, we're going to have to work in sections because this stuff is just, it's a pain in the butt. Painting fabric, it soaks up stuff so well that you get these uneven patches, and it's a lot of extra work. So we're going to work in sections. We'll start with the back, move to the arms, then the base, then the seat. But I woke up this morning and came in here and checked, and I'm going to pop up a picture right here. The basket weave pattern, once it dried, did come back. So all those spots where I was worried that the pattern was going to go away because I was putting it on, fairly thick in some places, but the whole back now has the basket weave pattern on it. So the basket weave will appear all over. You'll still have that texture, that wonderful, texture on it. You're not going to have any of the polka dots that are on there. I'm going to post another picture here of what the fabric looks like up close, and you can see in between the basket weave there are the colored dots and things like that. That is not going to appear. I'm not going to try and paint dots between the basket weaves, but at least we'll have some sort of pattern or texture on there. And today is just painting. I've already mixed 1-to-1 my paint and the fabric medium, so I'm ready to go when you guys are. You ready? Get your coffee. We're gonna paint. I think I'm gonna start with the back. Part of me wants to start with the seat and see how the stains cover. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna start with the back like I planned, and we're gonna work our way forward. Just because I'm going to actually turn it over here and try and get a better angle on it. I'm going to have to almost hug this to paint it. I'm going to stand up and paint back there, but yeah, I'm going to be hurting by the time I'm done painting this because it's such an awkward, way to paint, trying to get in here, and it's just awkward. Have your Wheaties, get up, have my coffee, ready to paint. We're gonna do this. Let's just do it. Ooh, the back's done. I'm getting there. So now the arms and then the base, and I cheated a little bit, and I put a little bit on the stains down here to see how it covered, and it seems to be doing all right. So, I mean, there was stains up there too, but let's do the arms. All right, one arm is done. I need a lunch break. I'm starving. So I'm gonna take a break, do the other arm, do the seat, and then we gotta wait for it to dry to do the second coat. Oh, first coat down. It's a lot of paint on there. A lot. I was starting to run low on what I mixed. This is what I have left. So I've used about, I don't think you can see, half the bottle to do coat 1. We should have enough, hopefully, to finish. Let's let it dry, and then we'll get to coat 2, but it's very patchy, very uneven. The fabric just kind of soaks it in. And, you know, I'll cover it, and then I'll move to a different section. I'll look up, and it's like patchy, 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 patchy. So just, it is what it is for now. But the arms are done. The seat is done. The stains are covered. Let's see if the stains bleed through. And we'll come back in a little bit and paint a second coat. This is exhausting. My shoulder is killing me. It's a lot of and swirling to get inside the little basket weave pattern. I mean, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but here we are. I'm gonna go clean my brush and let that dry. Well, I just dropped my baby off for her first real job. I have about 2.5 hours before I have to go back and pick her up. It'll be easier when she has her own driver's license. I mixed up the remainder of the paint, so this is all I have left. I have 2.5 hours. Hopefully we can at least get the back and arms done in that time if I work really quick. It shouldn't be soaking in like the first time, so hopefully it goes a little quicker. But yeah, this is the last of it. Oh, and this is the paint that I'm using. It's a kitchen and bath paint, and you can see down there it does say acrylic paint because this mixes with acrylic and not latex. So just FYI, I am using an acrylic paint for those of you who are like, just use latex? No, it's acrylic because it said acrylic. So I'm using an acrylic paint. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to get it to work right, but I'm going to get to painting. Oh, it's just it's a lot. I'm going to put a movie on. I'll be back. All right, that's coat 2. And as you can see, the back is still a little patchy. The seats are right. This really soaked it in a lot more than the seat did. And I'm going to have to flip it over and do the underneath of the arms. I may have to order more of this fabric medium stuff. Well, there's some in the bottom. We'll see. I got to let it dry now to see what it looks like when it's dry. I can see like some patchy spots. I think because, remember the back was sun faded? So it was intensely lighter. I mean, it was way more lighter than this was. This is a darker brown. So I think that's why we're having a more difficult time covering it. At least in my mind, that's what it is, because this was a very, very dark brown. And I mean, it's just soaking in. You can see it get patchy up here. So I'm just gonna let it dry. It may not be today. When I come back in, I mean, it's getting late in the day. When I come back in to see how it's dry, it'll be a game time decision as to whether I think I have enough time to do a third coat or not. And then I will have to flip it over because it's difficult to get underneath these arms over here and over here. I did the best I could, but it's not good. It's got to be flipped over so that I can get in the little nooks and crannies and make sure that it gets painted. But overall, I don't know. It's a green chair now. It's definitely a green chair. Yeah, wait till it dries and then we'll pick at spots and cover anything that needs an extra coat. Hopefully we have enough. I won't know. I won't know until I see how much I have to cover. This is exhausting. This chair is exhausting. Just taping it off was... Anyway. I don't know. I think it's going to look cute, though. I mean, it's good. It's a good green color now. I'm going to do a little bit of zhuzhing on the wood, and then I think we're going to be good to go as far as putting this in the store, putting it in shop. I think maybe I'll go to Vintage Junkie first. I'm thinking so. thinking so. We're going to just let it dry. Okay, it's way too late in the day to do another coat, but it's definitely going to need some touch up. So there's some dark spots on the seat down here where you can't see. And then there's a few places back here where it didn't cover quite right. I just finished doing Etsy shipment and an eBay shipment, and I don't have time to get to this today. Plus, it's still really sticky. I think because there's rain moving in. I don't know. It's just, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's wet. It's still wet. It's not dry yet. So I want to wait till it's dry, and then we'll see where we're at. Well, I don't know. It looks cute, right? I like the green. I like the green. The nap is up. I'm going to have to figure out something to pull that down so it's less. It feels like wool. It feels like wool. It's not hard or crunchy, like it's still flexible, but when you run your hand along the fabric, it feels like when you run your hand along wool and those little fibers. I very much am irritated by wool, so this irritates me when I touch it. It's like, no. It's one of those ick feels. It's an ick feel for me, but I know there are other people that wool doesn't bother them, and they're like, I don't want to bother me at all. I don't know. I like the color. I'm happy with the color. Very happy with the color. And I'm happy that it's covering. I just want to make sure that I get it flipped over, get the underneath of the arms done, and then touch up any spots that are still just a little dark. And I don't know if it's because the lights in here are so bright. Hang on. Hang on, the lights are on the floor. I'm gonna shut them off. Let's see. Oh! I don't have normal room lighting. Turn the lights back on. Hang on. Oh, crud. Oh, I can't see where I'm supposed to touch. Well, that's not going to work. Normal room lighting. No, I still see spots, so we're gonna go with still need to do. Get these studio lights back on. I forgot I shut the overhead off, thinking I'll save a little money on lighting. These spots definitely are still pronounced. Good news is the stains down front. I'm not seeing them. Let me show you. So remember, this was all dotted with stains, and they're not coming through at all. Up here, that looks worse in the camera than it does in person. Not gonna lie, it does not look that bad in person. The arm here, that does look pretty bad in person. So it's gonna need another coat. We're gonna even it out, probably one solid coat on the back. I'm wondering if I should order more of this or if I think I have enough. I don't know. I should also probably put a rubber band around this. I think I'm gonna have to order some more just in case. I don't want this to dry out or run out and then I'm stuck scrambling, you know. So maybe tomorrow I'll place an order for more and then we just have it. Then we'll have it. Okay. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I definitely like the color. Definitely gives it a nicer look, a new look. Freshen it up a little bit. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy chunking. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin videos.